Okay, so let's start this off with a wild workplace heated relationship between a co-worker connection, an intense, complicated dynamic between colleagues.
Yes, so Boss Nation, again, read the brief on this one. Got a case today that's got the entire office talking, and not in a good way, Jay, right?
So that's right. Here's the deal. So this guy, Michael Rowe, hit me up. He's like, hey, it's Mike. I hooked up with a co-worker, had fun, realized she wasn't for me. Broke things off quickly, right? It was quick and simple. While I was thinking it was good, he had his fun, things have taken a turn for the worst. Now, all the girls at work have nicknamed him. They call him Mike Rowe Penis.
Mike Rowe Penis.
Oh, God. I know it's getting worse. This nickname is growing and won't die. It's growing. Everyone, literally everyone, calls me Micro Penis now. Now even the guys at work chant it down the hallway.
No.
I can't sleep. I'm stressed. I don't want this name. It's stuck for me forever. I'm starting to hate going to work. I'm waking up miserable because I don't know how to attack this. I don't know how to fix this. What do I do?
Oh, my days. Oh, changing. Sounds like bullying, and it's back in like high school or uni days. Mr. Mike Rowe and his new surname. My question is, did you drop her like a hot potato? And like, boom, now everyone in office calls him like Mike Rowe Penis. I get it, it's Mike and then ROWE. It's quite funny. And it seems like you unzipped and got slammed with the cruelest workplace nickname ever. It could be a life sentence. It could be. But only if you're at that company for the rest of your career. Yeah. So what we're doing, we're talking about walking, talking, HR nightmare. Nobody wants to mention, everyone's laughing. I think it's a bit cruel because it's like she hooked up with him as well. If it's not right for one or the other, you don't stick it out. Just because someone ended things with you very, very quickly doesn't mean you do that. So I think it's a bit messed up.
Mikey boy, Mikey, my guy. So the minute you pull down your zipper and thinking it's fun and games, it's open the gates of real world games, right? He's thinking it's fun and games, it's real world games. Now you're branded. He's branded now. You're not Mike from finance anymore. You're Mike Rowe Penis. The guy, if he's like, you don't want to make eye contact with him if he's working with him at a meeting because you just can't help but just laugh and think about his name, like Mike Rowe Penis.
Yeah.
But listen, there's two ways we could potentially get at this. How, right? Option one, if it was me, own it, right? Lean in, be the legend, print it on your t-shirt, on your damn t-shirt, right? Sign in with your emails, best regards, Micro Penis, right? The senior analyst or whatever your job role is. But, you embrace it. You take the power away from them. So it's a kind of when someone's kind of leaning in on that joke, you kind of embrace it. You take that power away from them. So I don't know if it's like a yin and yang kind of power. You lean in. Option two is totally rebrand, level up. You need a new identity. Start wearing, some glasses, grow a mustache, use this pain into power, right? Turn it into power, get promoted, rise up to an intimidating position like chief of CEO or director of important stuff of things or chief synergy manager or whatever roles they have these days at the top. That's everyone. Then all of a sudden you get to that position and that power, they forget to call you that name because you ain't Micro Penis anymore. That's history. Nobody cares or nobody even dares to even call you that name.
I think we need to check if you've actually worked in corporate with all your job roles you listed off that I don't even understand.
Chief of important things.
Chief of important things.
Do you know what they do in corporate world? Instead of giving you a pay rise, they just, I tell you what, here's your title. We won't give you the extra 20 grand. We'll add a senior at the front.
Yeah.
And instead of a senior, we'll do a senior director role.
Yeah.
And instead of giving you that extra 20, 30, 50 grand, it's like, well, I tell you what, we'll just stick on, instead of on the numbers at the end of your bank account, we'll stick the inches on your title.
Yeah. So am I making a judgment on this one? This is a hard one because you got two choices. What you're saying is either quit the job or level up. I ruled this situation unsurvivable, terminal. Yes.
Terminal.
Woo! Yeah, gone fucked up, Mike, and you shouldn't have done it in the first place. How many times do I say, right? It's like bad boys. He's like the opposite of Mike Lowry. You know what I mean? Like, how many times I say, don't defecate where you eat? Simple as like, don't get into work relationships where you work and it's your 9 to 5 and you have to see people every single day. Control your drink, man. Seriously. Keep that zip locked up. Put a padlock on it with a combination code. You know what I mean? When you go out, I think that's what
it might not even be the drink. His thing down there might have a brain of its own.
Yeah, well, if it's micro, it's not got a big brain, has it?
We're leading into that already. It's not going.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Mike, I'm sorry.
Mike,
I'm sorry.
I'm meant to be sympathetic, but you're a grown-ass man and you're getting bullied at work. And you could go to HR, but my thing is, I think, look, if it was me, I would take back control. I'd lean into it. I'd take back control and I'd end it. You know what I mean? And I'd show some authority and elements to this. Or you do the whole play school thing and you do a room around her. You know, like the Friends episode, where it's the I Hate Rachel Club. You know, like
reverse
something
Uno.
like that. Yeah, reverse Uno. Get the
reverse the Uno.
Yeah, get a reverse Uno card out. You put 2 on the 2. Yeah? Put 2 on the 2. They say you can't do it. Yes, you can. Right? So there's no middle ground here. She started it. You can end it. You know, if someone takes the mick out of me, right? So I was at this a dining event. I'll give an example, right? And I get told off for it's an event thing that I attend on a regular basis. I like to tell a joke sometimes when I'm giving a toast. And some of the senior people in this membership club, they said the jokes are a bit on the line. On the line. And and the last one I said, I want to tell a joke, and he goes, "Oh, they're not." Some guy goes, "Oh, they're not that funny anyway." And I went, well, I've got a joke just for you then. And I went in front of the crowd. I went, how do you get an idiot to say how? And he goes, how? And I went, thank you. And in front of the whole crowd. And I went, so but I like literally got him in the crowd, the whole crowd laughing and him looking like the idiot because that's what I made him look out to me. So it's like, you throw shade at me and you call me out like a heckle, you know, elements. It's like a comedian. You get heckled. You
that's right.
Full raid. That's what's happened here to you, Mike. She's called you out. You either call her out again, take back control, own that nickname in a funny way, and be like, oh, they only call it micro because to turn down my ego because of how big it really is. You know what I mean? It's like people used to call me Little Manny instead of Big Manny, but, you know, Big Manny was taller, but I was older. But let's be honest with you, that was to make him feel better because let's be honest with you, I had a bigger package. So it was, that's how I'd play with it. You know what I mean? Like he's big to kind of overcompensate.
I know what you're saying here.
See what I mean? Like just try and own it, move into it. Or
so you're leaning into it, really owning it. So, hey, but I'm like going with the senior position.
Nah, other than that, it's terminal. He's got to go. You better hand in. You need to put in a grievance to HR or a bullying thing or something.
HR card.
Yeah, HR. Go pull that HR card.
Right, but then when they're sniggering around his, you know, behind his back. But look, clearly, Boss Nation. We're either A or B, but we need your help. So, Boss Nation, what's the best move here? A, own it, which Manny is saying, or so pretty much lean into it. Would you get the t-shirt though, Manny? Michael Penis t-shirt printed.
So we add it to our merchandise collection.
Yeah,
Boss Nation micro penis.
I'm gonna get it, wear it. Or B, rebrand, level up, get to a higher level, an intimidating position. You know, like I said, director of important things, Oh, mate, that's a title. I like that title. And that way they wouldn't dare to say something to him. So drop it into the comments. Tell us what you think, A or B, and your thoughts.